Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Janet Vleen. I'm a physician and co-owner at Intuition Health. And if after spring break or maybe first thing in the summer, those first warm days, you get out your sandals that you love wearing, and if your feet start hurting, instead of going to a doctor who's going to tell you to just stop wearing those shoes, consider going to see someone who's actually going to help guide you on how to be able to wear those shoes without pain. Foot strength and toe strength is often overlooked as something that's absolutely crucial to how we function as humans, that we're up and walking. We spend a lot of time in these very stiff soled shoes. A lot of times we add orthotics, and completely transitioning from that into like a barefoot or minimalist shoe. You can't do that all at once. You have to start working at the basics, which is working on foot and toe strengthening, training your body how to be out of those stiff supportive shoes. If you think about it, if you're in a cast that doesn't move your wrist at all, those muscles are going to get weak. They're not going to work properly. The same thing happens when we're in really stiff, solid shoes all the time. We've trained everyone to think they need more support, but really we probably need less support. But we can't just again go straight into wearing sandals or wearing minimalist shoes or going barefoot. So working on that slow transition from now and throughout the summertime, which is a great time to start to work on that and start to gain that strength. How do you know if you need to work on your foot strength? A couple things is take off your socks, look at your feet, and if you try and spread your toes. If you can't spread your toes, that's a sign that you probably don't have very good foot strength. They get smushed up in the top of our shoes. If you can raise your toes up and then spread them, then try having them flat on the ground and spreading your toes. But you should be able to spread all of your toes out and have space between the first and second toe. If you can do that, then having your feet flat on the floor, trying to keep the little toes down and just raising the big toes up and down without moving the rest of your foot, without moving the rest of your body. The other thing you can do is hold the big toe down and try and move the little toes up and down. So you can look up a lot of good toe strengthening, foot strengthening workouts, or essentially what we call toe yoga. So really working on that balance, just even a single leg balance, standing on one leg, working up to a minute on each leg, and then eventually closing your eyes, which works on balance, foot strength, something we call proprioception. These are all things that you can easily do on your own. If you've had any prior problems, injuries, questions about what you should be doing, you can always seek out, a physician who knows something about this to help guide you, seeing a physical therapist, and just try to find someone who can be supportive of, instead of just telling you, don't wear those, to help figure out how do I wear these. Thank you for listening.